Baruch Hashem, we are back to Halachot Shabbat. We are on page 172, number 2. Chavod Yaakov, read. How is
taking a photograph on Shabbat similar to writing with invisible ink? And why does this lead to an exemption from liability? According to the tractate Gittin 19a, in contrast
to Igrot Moshe's rabbinical prohibition. Let's see. Серьезные дела здесь. Number 2. Answer. Igor, read the answer.
Additionally,
no impression is visible at all. This is similar to writing with invisible ink, since the writing is not visible without water, as written in Tractate Gittin. One is exempt. This is contrary to God Moshe, who forbidding rabbinically to make the letters revealed. Yeah?
So would be allowed to do that? Allowed to write it?
Let's see next.
In context of photographs on Shabbat.
So he wants to say, but over there, writing is whenever there's something tangible, something, he says taking a photo, it's not something back in the day, how photo used to be, remember? Used to shine on the plonka bullet. Remember this or no? בימים ההם ולא בזמן הזה. So, back in the day there was this type of camera shooting. Today we don't have that. So it says Ravadi, there's another reason why is it not Doraita, because it's not a tangible thing. When you write something, there's an ink that is tangible. It's actually can touch it, feel it. Here you don't have that.
Invisible ink?
Huh? Like the invisible ink.
Well, the only way to see it is hold it up to light.
No, that invisible ink is by putting a number water on it. Got it? Here. Chavod Yaakov. Yaakov.
In context of a photograph on Shabbat, how it is the act of exposing the film considered different from writing, and why is this considered an atomic process, not warranting the same halachic treatment as other machines? Why is it the difference?
Okay.
Number 4, it is possible that since a photography does not constitute writing but rather exposes the film, and this is written by itself, the human action is simply the brief exposure of the film, and the image is created automatically. Therefore, one should not infer from this statement of the Magen Abraham to the other machines.
Number 3 we just read. אין הכיבוס דעתי ממילא אלא האדם המפעיל מכונה מפעיל לכביסת אוכלים דרכיים של מים.
One should not interfere.
הלכה מסורת כל הזמן, הוא רק זורק חיטה בפניה, ובאופן הזה התחינה נעשית מאליה. החילוק הזה הוא, האם מעשה אדם פועל את המלאכה, וזה היה במשכן, רק ההבדל הינו באיזה כלי האדם משתמש לבין מציאות שהמלאכה נפעלת מאליה. רק האדם יוצר מציאות שהמלאכה תפעל על חפץ מסוים. ודומה לדברי התוספות בבבא קמא, בין האדם המקרב דבר לאש לבין מקרב לאש. This I have to check this part again. About machines. Number 4, let's see.
In the context of photograph on Shabbat, how is the act?
Read the answer, let's see.
It is possible that since photography does not constitute writing but rather exposes the film, and this is written by itself, the human action is simply the brief exposure of the film, and the image is created automatically. Therefore, one should not infer from this statement of the Magen Abraham to the other machines.
Okay. בקיצור, bottom line, in 2 words, taking a camera on Shabbat, going with back in the day camera, not digital like we have today in the phones, or today cameras in the weddings even. I don't think True, but what level needs ya? The Oraita or Rabbanan? Says Ravadia the Rabbanan.
The old ones,
Even the old ones.
The ones that print it out automatically.
they were getting hot.
Huh?
They were getting hot.
They are getting hot. They could get hot. But nevertheless, it's the Rabbanan.
Because the
Nafkamina would be, if a goy did it, can you benefit from it? Or if somebody Mechalel Shabbat did it, and he right now shows you.
Erev Pesach, I'm like, oh, let's take a picture.
Right.
Can you be in that picture?
Cannot be, but let's say they took a picture. Now they want to show you. Here, look, you remember this? 10 years ago, we were all together.
Can I use
Can you
that?
benefit from this picture or no?
Can you benefit?
So if it will be the Oraita, will be Asur.
Why?
Because the Oraita Asur Bana. But
If it happened that day,
that day, yeah.
you're saying it's happened 10 years ago.
No. That day he took a picture. When we were all together, he took a picture. After 10 years, he shows it to you. Remember this? We were all together. Can you enjoy from this picture now or no?
10 years later.
10 years later.
Why not?
So if it will be the Oraita, what did the guy violated? Mezid or Shogeg could be the Oraita. If you told him not to do it and he still didn't listen, he did purposely. Mezid the Oraita. Can you benefit from it?
Not only 10 years. The next morning he shows it to you.
Yeah. Usually people will show it to you after a long time.
Say the case with the food.
But then you're right. It could be after one day also.
Say the case with the food.
Can you benefit from it or no?
Yes.
Like food.
What about food?
He cooked the egg intentionally, knowing that Shabbat he can't eat it forever.
Uh-huh.
He could benefit.
Can you sit with him on that picture? That he took purposely
But that's a print.
on
That's a
Shabbat,
permanent
the
print.
Oraita, if it would be the Oraita. Can you or no?
You can't pose in the picture. You could be in it.
Cannot pose, cannot be in it, no. But can you benefit from it after? He did it for everybody tomorrow to enjoy from this picture. What do you say?
Can you use it as a passport picture, for example, tomorrow?
Not only passport, he did right now a picture for the family. He wants to put on the dining room the picture of the family of Pesach, how they celebrated Pesach 10 years ago. He did it for others to enjoy from it. What's the rule? Mezid, the Oraita, for purpose of others. Yaakov, this you read in the restroom, not here.
Oh wow.
Reclami. Mezid, the Oraita, done for others. Can others benefit from it after Shabbat?
Is it alright or no?
But if it will be the Rabbanan,
Bemezid or Rabbana?
even Mezid will be more lenient. So that's why Rav Yosef is trying to bring you proofs over here. It's you guys not 100% grasping it, it's understood, but the bottom line, at least get the bottom line. That taking a picture on Shabbat, even with the old photo systems, it will be only violation the Rabbanan.
Well, it's a permanent print, so how's that?
Not the Oraita. Even if it's permanent print. Da.
This whole thing, the writer, I thought the writing and picture.
Can you go to your Babula's house and your cousin took that picture and he put in Babula's house Pesach 10 years ago, 2015. Can you look at that picture? Remember your cousin, your uncle, your aunt, that's a Smotrich. Can you look at it right now or no? Your cousin Mechalel Shabbat took that picture on Shabbat Bechor Tam Tzidit. Аллах Ma'aniya. Борода черная была.
One second, you just said.
Can you
before,
look at that picture? How Bechor looked with the black beard or no?
You said drawing is not allowed.
That's the question. Yeah, that's the question. Allowed or no? I'm not saying Bechor Minamad. You, Yaakov, going to right now your Babula's house, and your cousin Mechalel Shabbat took that picture 10 years ago. Now he Shomer Shabbat is tzaddik. But now, can you benefit from that picture or no?
One second. Drawing, we said if it's constant drawing is the right, right? So picture is also the print. The ink is a constant.
Forever.
Ink. And
Permanent.
Not only forever, it's also there's no separation. It's
Yeah,
together.
it's
So
one.
How is it the Rabbanan not the
That's the chidush.
Okay, but what's it? So how's the proof?
You're saying, looking at it.
He said it's not tangible. Writing is I
the
take an ink and I write on top of a paper.
So because it's a different.
Here
way.
it become-
It's not a derech of writing using the ink. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Right. First of all, it's not the day. of writing. Second is done in one shot, boom. You cannot write like that. Third is, it's not a tangible thing. I go with my finger, I'm not gonna feel anything.
So
It's
all
inside the field.
You need all three.
No, each one of them he gives
Each
this
one of
reason,
them
that
could be.
reason, that reason. Why is it only the Rabbana?
You could benefit more.
Chaimov, Ari, you understood or no?
What if you take a
Very
video?
good. 3 people on the same time. Let's go by beauty first or age first. How about Adam?
What if you take a video on Shabbat? So video is also, you can say the Rabbanan.
אמת, ויציב, ונכון, וקיים, וישר. Very good. Next. Igor. Shvut to shvut, yeah? There is room to be lenient. Bechor. The cleaning lady. Seeing everybody together singing Toshoki Eshmera Shabbat. Bechor Kaifui Tosho. She takes a telephone and she is videoing it. After Shabbat, she sends it. She pressed the share button. After Shabbat, Bechor wants to see how he was singing on Shabbat. Ki Eshmera Shabbat. Bechor, can you benefit from this or no?
Yes.
Bechor Mamdani became the leader, no more kippah, that's it?
Я думаю, сейчас про бороду свою.
Don't worry, Bechor, if you have that beard, you're going to be on his side of the game. Just put a different kippah, the one that has a hose, looks like Yeah?
If someone builds a puzzle intentionally to keep it for a long time,
Lo alenu, yeah?
that's
He broke Shabbat.
They're right.
Ah,
So I'm saying, can you look at that puzzle to enjoy it? Say it's a nice picture.
same question. It would be the oraita, bemezid, intention for others to enjoy from it. So by you coming after Shabbat and enjoying from it,
What are we?
you
why-
fulfilling his wrong kavanah from beginning. Not allowed to.
What am I violating?
Benefiting from Shabbat violence, the desecration.
On weakness.
Yeah.
So how do we read books that secular Jews, let's say he wrote a book on computer programming. He's a professor, Michalel Shabbat. He wrote the book on Shabbat.
Good. If you know that this book was written on Shabbat and the violation was the oraita, computer is not the oraita. But if it would be the oraita, let's say he wrote it like this, you're not allowed to.
Wow.
That's why the Hasidim, you guys many times say, Rabbi, why is it they're going against Israel? Why they're going against Israel? One of the problems is, do you know that there was one not very religious person, called himself Eliezer, name was Learner. He changed his last name to Ben Yehuda to become more into the system. And he purposely used to write the words that he made up on Shabbat. During the week, he was thinking, how am I going to say Melacha? I need to remove Torah from Yehudim. You just have no idea how cruel that person was. So he says Hitler couldn't kill them. It was right after Hitler's story.
He was Jewish himself?
Yeah. Hitler couldn't kill them. Inquisition couldn't kill them. Couldn't stop the Jew. How are we going to stop that?
How could a Jew be like this? I don't know.
It was very, very far from Torah and Mitzvot. Very, very far.
If he was so far, what he did.
Huh?
He was
No, he was in it and out. That's the worst ones. He didn't learn emunah. That's what you end up. If you don't have emunah, you end up in this situation sooner or later. So he was twisting everybody against the Torah. Now, how did he start? Look, he was not a devona. He was smart in his cruel way. I read about him in the history, and he used to purposely make words. He said, "I have to make in Israel new language. I'm gonna make the Yehudim in Israel speak new Hebrew." And there's a lot of terms that purposely he changed. And one of his biggest success is melacha. If you come to ask any Israeli, what does it mean, lo ta'aseh melacha? What is he going to tell you? Not allowed to work. You know, God bless the Jewish people. Over 90% of businesses in Israel is closed on Shabbat. Over 90% of business in Israel is closed on Shabbat. Many not religious people don't go to work on Shabbat because they have that sense of Hashem told me not to work on Shabbat,
Really?
not to work. Shashlik, I go to the beach, go to the parties, go drive a car. I'm not working. I'm enjoying. What's the big deal if I make a fire? If I speak with my friends on Facebook on Shabbat, they're typing some words. What's the big deal? I'm not working. I'm not making $1. That was one of his biggest success. There's many more that he was succeeding. And today come to Israeli that grew up in Israel, knows Hebrew fluently, opening any siddur, any chumash, telling what's written here. Well, we have a very difficult time to explain to you. Many times you could explain better than him. He knows Hebrew. That was his success story. To remove Judaism from Jews.
How do you bring it into?
So how did he bring it into the system? He was funded with very wicked people. That you gotta make parties and bring girls over there. When you bring girls, who also comes? Guys, девочки будут, да? Yeah, we there. How are you gonna bring the девочки? Pool. Come to the party, you're gonna get this amount of money. Sure. И придешь, и покайфуешь, и деньги заработаешь. Why not? What else to do at that time in Israel? They used to come. Then the guys are coming automatically. There's girls over there. And everything is allowed. You have no restriction. You can do whatever you want. But guys, whoever is speaking the Hebrew that his parents and grandparents brought from their country, that's an ancient people. This is not modern. Gotta be modern in other bit. This is the new dictionary. When did he write this dictionary? He writes it about himself. He writes it. He says it in in the dictionary. I'm writing this on Shabbat. Berdavka. You guys understand what a cruel, what a far, Bechorah, very far from Torah. I didn't know much. So now you guys looking at certain Hasidim, a certain group of people that they're going against all this Hebrew. They speak Lushonai Kodesh, Yiddish. You don't speak Hebrew. Hebrew was made by Koifer. That's what they say.
Kefir.
You understand? They have grounds to whatever they say. It's not, just hatred. But slowly, Baruch Hashem, the Jewish people realize that there is a lot of tshuva movement all over the world that make the people realize that they were lied to, that Moshe Rabbeinu only brought the 10 Commandments down, and all the things that the Goyim say. That's what they teach in the educational Misrad HaChinuch of Israel, Department of Education. So slowly, God bless all the tshuva movement and all the people that do tshuva. Rabbi Zamir Cohen, Rabbi Yossi Mizrahi, Rabbi Arnu Ben, Rabbi this, Rabbi that, all the people, Arachim, all these lectures, all these people, but God bless them, they wake up the nation to do tshuva. And like this, they found out, Melacha, it's not to work. Melacha is not to create. Wow, we never knew that. Глаза открываются, знания открываются, тихо они проходят. They come back. You understand, Bechor? Very good.
So in that case with the video, how's it any different than if it's recorded by a camera?
What about?
Let's say there was a bar mitzvah in shul. Can they access the camera?
So the whole reason they say you're allowed to enter a room that there is a cameras in it is because I don't care for it. Pasik Keshe, that you're going to go inside, your intention is not to record yourself. But once you're going to intend to record yourself, it's not Pasik Keshe anymore, and it's not Lo Nichale anymore. You're walking in knowing I have cameras, I'm going to be recording the party via the cameras. So now it's already intended, not Pasik Keshe. Pasik Keshe, I don't intend. And it is Nichale, because your intention is, you're beneficial to you. You want to take the recording, how beautiful your son read the Parsha.
It works in reverse also, so you didn't have that intention. You're like, regular, no, I want to record it.
So technically you're right. Letter of the law, you're right. But now, Didi, Shalom, how do you have this? Oh, I went to the recording of the synagogue. It's allowed. I never knew. Pasho. Understand where it starts. You know, Bechor, by halacha, can you bring Uzbek on Shabbat to your party? Play doira. So according to our Torah, it's allowed.
It's allowed. Cooking is
Why?
not allowed.
Why? Play doira on Shabbat. Doraita or
Oh,
Rabbanan?
music is anyways
Rabbanan.
is Rabbanan music.
Tell the guy to do it.
Oh.
Second the Rabbanan. For sake of make domot Hatan and Kala happy. Mitzvah. Shvut yeshut makom mitzvah. What's the law? Allowed. Why don't we see it do happening? Можно. Закон можно.
I mean, tell him on Shabbat complete.
Shabbat. You come right now, Ricardo. Take doira. Take darbuka. Guitar.
But if you tell him before Shabbat, how much more so is allowed?
Bechor playing piano on Shabbat. Doraita or Rabbanan? Бехор. Вот уже пошел у него. Вам только дора, Бехор. Пиано дорайдо да Рабанан? Рабанан. DJing дорайдо да Рабанан?
Тоже дорабанан.
The Rabbanan. All the electricity, all the Rabbanan. Can I have a guy doing it for me?
Yeah.
There is a Brit Milah on Shabbat. Beruchim atem ke'al emonai. Uzbek is on the camera. Uzbek is on the DJ. Hamish goyim. So, можно или нет? Letter of the law, можно. Why? Camera de Rabbanan. Goy de Rabbanan. For sake of a mitzvah, mutar. Music de Rabbanan. Goy de Rabbanan. For sake of making Domet on Chatan and Kala happy, mutar. Letter of the law. Why don't we see it's happening?
Then it's not Shabbat. Don't look like
Because it's not Shabbos dik.
It's not spirit of Shabbos.
Fami did bechor. Атмосфера не шаббатная не так. Все знают, шаббатная брит, нету музыка. Все знают, шаббат бармица, нету фото, нету видео. Это все знаем. Это так шаббат, это принято так. If you're coming right now and making a change, everybody, мунки буде. Tomorrow, Jewish people that they are not Shomer Shabbat will say, Mana Uzbek. Why should I lose money? I can make money on the party. The doira guy making $200-300 for the night. I don't know, $5. I don't know how much to make. Why should I lose it? Anyway, I don't keep Shabbat. So let me play the doira. I'll make you half a price for you. Uzbek give you $300. I'll give you $150. Давай ушел. Why should I lose money on it? It's going to become a whole balagan. And then they're going to drive to parties, driving doraita, каждую минуту, сколько там доraita, понимаешь? The whole Shabbat atmosphere becomes regular day.
It's not adding offense to offense.
So for general things like that, Chazal in our generation have the rights to do so. Because of the level of the generation. You understand? It's called Hora'at Sha'ah, the need of the moment.
So if I do that in private, then you don't
You follow Shulchan Aruch. Shulchan Aruch 500 years ago wrote, you're allowed to bring a goy to bring to you doira. No problem.
Книгу возьми.
Параша на гоy. Zohar.
Zohar.
Когда Давид приходит, у нас Zohar, работай, пожалуйста, follow the rules. Don't break the
Когда ты не
rules.
приходишь, зор нету.
Kabbalist.
Ходи сюда.
You all have to be Kabbalist, работай. Torah has pshat, remez, drash, sod. Не только пшат, а еще сод надо учиться. You understood, Bechor? That's you have to finish Shas Pabistrei, so you can also start learning Kabbalah, Bechor. Next. We are on page 173. Anna, read. Igor, read.
Okay. Question or answer?
Bring the regular one. Seder Hayom, brings it.
Okay. Why is it
What?
forbidden
This
to
is-
record sounds or music on Shabbat using a
Yaakov,
tape
why is
recorder
that?
that was prepared before Shabbat? What is the basis for its classification as a rabbinic prohibition?
No, левый. А это тоже пойдет.
It is forbidden to record sounds or songs on Shabbat in front of a tape recorder that is set up and ready for recording from before Shabbat, intending to capture the speech or song on Shabbat. It appears that this constitutes a rabbinic prohibition due to creating sound.
Yeah? This you guys all the time ask me, Rabbi, Becha, can I put a tape recording before Shabbat? On Shabbat morning, I'm going to record your lectures. All the time people tell me that. Бет Гавриэль, здесь всегда вот так спрашивают. Rabbi, can I put a tape
Вы не
recorder?
подкупный.
Под столом, под столом.
Вы не подкупный.
מה זה неподкупный, Becha?
כמעט ברייבי.
Тора стрей.
So what halacha says? Allowed or no?
Мутар.
According to halacha, not allowed.
TV.
Because whenever you're speaking, the tape record is recording you. This all just answered your Shalom's question about the bar mitzvah. Whenever he's going to sing this bar mitzvah parsha, the recording and the camera records him. Munkione. Munkine. It's not allowed.
Deoraita?
No, Rabbanan.
Yeah. So if I tell a goy to do it, shvut is shvut.
You're not allowed to. If you're not, yeah, your way allowed. You're not allowed to purposely make a recording, Yaakov.
No, some recorded.
Smatri, Shabbat, you come Kaniso, you say, the guy says, listen, we're not going to put the numbers, aliyot, paliyot. 202, Moshe, Moretov, напиши там. After Shabbat, they're going to listen, 202, Moshe Moretov, 303, David Rubinov, 4. Можно или нет?
Нет,
Замечать, все писать, это дардисать надо.
нет.
Why not?
Потому что you benefit from that.
Oh, your intention,
Yes,
when you speak, record.
yes.
If you come to Kaneso and you bought Aliyah, and the person sending you a bill, the Kaneso sends you a bill, you bought Aliyah, Zaplati. The guy says, Rabbi, I never bought this Aliyah. Oh, you never bought this Aliyah? No problem. Chick, computer. He pulls up the video. How he picks up his hand and he says, Anna, 303, 505. Oh, Anna. Oh, da, ya забыл. Can you do that or no?
Мутар.
Why?
It's proof.
No.
Because no attention.
Because whenever he said that number, he didn't purposely say, hey, record me, you hear me over there, record me. He didn't do that. He behaved regularly. The recording was not iskavana, pasik reshe. I don't care for this recording. Pasik reshe I don't care for. Mutar.
It's already recorded. You're not activating it.
No, sometimes you could also be the one that when you speak, you are recording your voice over there. Besides that, the second is also if you're coming first to Minha, if you're coming first to Shahari.
Well, let's say the system's
Sometimes it's motion based that it turns on when you're walking in. But nevertheless, it's allowed.
А это proof может делать.
How come?
Why? Why allowed? Because at the time that the guy was speaking, he didn't have kavanah that he should be recording. Right? Saponili. Very good. Next.
А у нас кавана нету, вы просто урок даете шаббат, потом шаббат, маббат прошел, мы просто...
No, мы шаббат, маббат не говорим. Мы шаббат говорим.
Шаббат прошел, мы кнопку нажали, слушаем,
Да, нельзя.
потому что у нас attention есть.
Because the fact that I know you're going to listen to it after Shabbat, automatically, what's my kavanah? That you will be recording me on Shabbat.
А если вы не знаете,
Если я не знаю, один раз я не знаю. Потом второй, третий, четвертый, когда-то узнаю.
You're not speaking to the ground. You're speaking
мы
to the
будем
ground.
держать в секрете.
Да. Okay, if you did that, and I really don't know, okay.
Все, мы так и сделаем.
Okay. But one day I'll find out.
Ау.
Meow. Okay, number
Будете
2.
вопросы задать, мы будем отвечать, вы поймете. Эти ребята не были на уроке, откуда они это знают? Ари рассказал.
Ты did, Ари, когда Ари придет, потом другой разговор. Пока мы с вас нету, тут карточка.
Ари же у нас жаворонок, он должен быть здесь у вас в первых рядах.
Он сказал, приду, посмотрим.
Говорите, делайте.
Now the time will change, Bechor. New York has a new time.
New time, new generation, new
Да. Number 2, Havod. How is recording?
How is recording sound on Shabbat compared to the prohibition of creating a new scent, as mentioned in Tractate Beitzah 23a? And why is this considered creating something new?
It's only when the Zohar is here, it's come.
This is similar to what is stated in Tractate Beitzah, that it is forbidden to force perfume from a cup into garments
Oh.
of Yom Tov.
Bechor, where did we get the concept that you're not allowed to put recording on the camera Ili recording on the tape recorder. Why not allowed? What's the problem? Says Rav Ovadia, there is a concept called nolad. What is that? I have right now this garment. I want on the garment on Shabbat to put perfume, cologne, duchi. Allowed or no? Why not?
Если вы до шаббата парфюм делали на
No, don't say. Answer my question. Allowed or no?
No.
Why not?
action right now.
Moli. Because you are adding, creating something didn't exist. You made it right now. Exist. Rashi says, "Nir'a kebore bria hadasha." Looks like you're creating something new. Pamidin v'chod.
What did you create?
So says Rav Ovadia, right now you have this tape. This tape had any sound on it? No. Cassette было. You spoke, what did you do? You infused into that tape sound. The same way you infuse the cologne into the garment, not allowed. So to infusing voice into the tape recording, also not allowed.
Can
Famidin.
record your voice?
כן. שבת אסור. ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן, דרבנן.